Should we skip the hello, I'm back, where have I been, and get straight to the books? I think so. I have a stack of books in front of me, and when I say stack, I mean like a little stack. I feel like I have a pretty extensive fall hopefuls list, and I say hopefuls because we don't do TBRs over here anymore. We're not going to talk about the last one that I tried to do. Anyways, should we start with the physical books or should we start with the ebooks? I feel like I'm actually dehydrating. Now that we have water, we can start. I only have a small stack of physical books. I think I'm going to go through those first, and then we'll do ebooks. I feel so late to the game. I feel like everybody has read this book already. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. Look at this. It looks so cute. This is very much fall. I've heard that this is giving Lorelai Gilmore. This is giving Luke. I'm really excited. I love Gilmore Girls, and apparently this gives Gilmore Girl vibes. Yes, I'm very excited on that. Next up is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. Firstly, a moment for the cover. She's stunning. I was actually talking about this on TikTok that I know nothing about this. Wow, the print is small. Oh my. The print is tiny. How am I gonna read that? It's fine. I'm gonna make it work. Anyways, I heard that this one is about a girl named Ophelia who has to do some type of like trials or like a competition to save her sister, and apparently there's like a hot phantom. I'm excited. Somebody said that if you had a crush on Danny Phantom when you were younger, that this is for you, and hello, I'm really excited about it. Ooh, Phantasma only has 2 rules: stay alive and don't fall in love. A competition where contestants rarely escape alive, and the victor is granted a single wish. Ooh. The only way for Ophelia to save her sister is to win, but Phantasma is a cursed manor full of twisted corridors and lavish ballrooms, staffed by enchanted demons and fatal temptations. Wait, that sounds really, really good. I'm excited about this, and I feel like this is giving also fall vibe. Let's pick a random page and a sentence. Yes, he confirms with amusement. You can summon me anytime you want. The morning, the afternoon, the middle of the night. Oh, okay. I don't know who said that, but I like the sound of that. I'm excited. I think I'm also going to do the audiobook and do a little immersive reading. Next up is The Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. This, now that I'm looking at it, I don't know what season this takes place in, but it's giving spring. But I saw witches and demons and I'm like, yeah, fall. I'm just going based on vibes. Our FMC knows not to trust a demon, especially one who wants her soul. But what's a witch to do when he won't leave her side? And she kind of doesn't want him to. Love that. Okay, this one sounds interesting. I'm not sure if she's plus size, but I'm pretty sure she is a curvy girl. The witch is funny and curvy. Okay, apparently she is curvy and funny. I will be the judge of how funny she is. I love plus size, curvy FMCs. As a plus size person myself, I'm gonna eat it up every single time. Let's pick a random page and a random line. Let's see if this is gonna make me want to read it. All right, did you summon me to talk about my wardrobe? Ozroth asked. Or is there a point to this conversation? Ooh, okay, I like him so far. This is not at the top of my list, but we're gonna see where the wind takes us. Next up is a book that I absolutely have to read because I feel like I've been putting it off for far too long, and it's just time. It's time to read Gothicana by Rune Nix because, guys, I can't keep putting this off. I feel like every time I talk about books that I want to read, this is always on the list. What better time to read it than now during fall, approaching spooky season? I kept getting this damn book confused with Nocticadia, and I recently read Nocticadia, and it was oh my gosh, it was so good. I ate it up. I devoured it. I really want to read this now because I feel like it looks like it gives a similar vibe, and I've heard that if you enjoyed that one, you'll probably enjoy this because this one I think is also a professor student. I think the university this takes place in is like a gothic. Yes, definitely, because look at that. That is nice. Let me see what this book is actually about. Again, I keep getting this confused with Nocticadia. Okay, an unusual girl and anemic man. Not anemic. Anemic is when... Yeah, this feels similar to Nocticadia, minus the, like, parasitic virus in Nocticadia. But I am excited to dive into this one, mainly because, and I'm going to be very honest, mainly because I really want to read Enigma. Right before this book actually came out, I saw a post that the author had made, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. Look at this. Are you kidding? Are we all seeing the same thing? This is so pretty. There are secrets she must uncover. There are secrets he must keep. Ooh, I'm excited. Let me get the little flip. Whoa, what the fuck? Hold on. Wait, are there pictures in... Oh my gosh, what the hell? Wait, look at these chapters. Oh my gosh, these are so nice. Did I never flip through this book? What the heck? I'm so excited to read this. Okay, wait. Let me get a little detail. Salem. Ooh, I like that name. Okay, so she's looking for her missing sister, and she'll do anything to discover what dark forces are killing Mortimer's students. even if it means using herself as bait. What does that mean? Dark past, hidden agenda, ravenous appetite for a beautiful golden-eyed girl who seems determined to risk her life. Ooh, this sounds good. I am very excited for this. And also, I'm obsessed with the sprayed edges. These look stunning together. Okay, so that's all my physical books that I want to read that I haven't read before, but I really want to do a reread of Remy by Katie Evans. I haven't read this book in, oh my gosh, I think since I was in high school or something. I'm so excited because I think this book only has like 260 pages or something like that, so it's going to be a really quick read. This book threw me into my Underground Fighter era, okay, because I have like 4 or 5 other books up there that are like underground fighters. But yeah, okay, let me tell you a little bit about this book. I don't remember off the top of my head, so I'm going to read you guys the back of it because it's been literally so long. So there are actually 2 books before this, Real and Mine, where we actually meet Remington Tate, who is the MMC in this book, but this is his book where we finally get to see things through his eyes. What moves a man as complex as Remington Tate? Let him tell you in his own words. Underground circuit fighter Remington Tate is a mystery even to himself. His mind is dark and light, tortured and enlightened. At times, his actions and his moods are carefully measured. At other times, he spins out of control. No woman before Brooke Dumas, I'm still not sure to this day, has ever glimpsed his deepest secrets, his most intense passions, but from the first moment he laid eyes on her, he knew without a doubt she would be the realest thing he had ever had to fight for. Through it all, there's been one constant: wanting, needing, loving, and protecting Brooke. Now as the couple takes their overpoweringly sensual bond to the next level, enter the unique mind of Remington Tate, Brooke's Real. Oh, I remember this book being spicy and so good. Also, I'm pretty sure that our MMC, wait, is this a spoiler? There were some mental health topics in this, and I'm not sure if they were handled properly. I cannot remember, but I am going to read it again for like the nostalgia. We're moving away from physical books because that's all I got. I do have a couple audiobooks that I want to read. I do have the audiobook for Immortal Dark by Tiga Skirma. I remember this being on my hopefuls for the summer, and I don't know why, because this is giving spooky season. It's giving fall. A lost heiress must infiltrate an arcane society and live with the vampires she suspects killed her family and kidnapped her sister. Yes, I'm excited. I'm very excited for this one. Also, there is a second book that's coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. I cannot remember. Wait, is it gonna tell me here? No, it's not. Okay, all right. Well, I follow the author on TikTok, and I know that the second book is coming out soon, so I'm very excited about that. I wanted to get the physical book as well so I can listen to it and read, but I might just go straight in with the audiobook. But I am very excited about this one. I want to read the Edge of Darkness trilogy, and I want to read Psychotic Obsession by Lee Rivers. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, but I think I'm ready because everybody keeps telling me that these characters are like everything. They love these characters. They love these books. They mean like so much to so many people, and I'm just like, I want to be part of that. So I'm gonna give them a try, although I think it's second chance romance, and I do not like second chance romance, so I'm a little worried. But I heard that it's really good. But somebody told me to go into it with an open mind. I'm excited. I love a book with lots of trauma. I got the first and second book on audio. The third book, I believe, comes out on the 19th. So I am going to get that when it comes out, and then I'm going to binge the entire thing. Although, again, I'm thinking about getting the physical copies so that I can read them and also annotate while listening. I think that's the vibe. And then I know Psychotic Obsession is already out. I heard that that book hurts so bad, but I really want to read it because everybody keeps talking about Tobias. Who is Tobias? I don't know, but I'm excited. I want to know. And then there are some Kindle books that I really want to read. So I want to read Distorted Obsession by PH Nix. I believe that this one is a dark bully college romance, and I love a bully romance. I do. I really do. I think this one is going to be good. First book in a trilogy. I believe only book 1 is out. And I'm a little worried because another book that I read by PH Nix was Wicked Games. That one was amazing. It was so dark, but it was a horror romance. I think it's supposed to be a prequel, but no idea where the rest of the series is. I don't think it's out yet. I don't know if the author plans to continue writing it, so I'm worried. I feel like I'm having a little bit of trust issues with this author. I really want to read this, so I think I'm just going to go into it. But this book includes bullying, enemies to lovers, mental health rep, obsessive and possessive themes, and apparently this one's going to end on a cliffhanger. But I really do want to read it, so I think I'm just going to go into it and just see what happens. I also really want to read Virgin Sacrifice by Ellen Ramirez. This is part of the Dead Girls Club. This is book 1. This is a Dark Wide Shoes series where she gets all of her psychos at the end. Yeah, I'm in. I love the sound of that. I saw some character art that the author posted, and I was like, wait, that looks good. I want to read that. So, and it made me really excited. Also, the cover is just so stunning. It's so gorgeous. And then there are about 3 or 4 books that are giving very much fall. Okay, the first one is Grounds for Romance by Mel Walker. I actually just recently found this on Kindle Unlimited. She's a coffee shop regular with a latte addiction. He's the new to town barista with a massive secret. We love secrets. I want to know more. So Fall I Want by Lyra Parrish sounds cute. It says that this one is a feel-good, spicy, small-town romantic comedy with a billionaire who falls first and harder. The third book in that series, and I think they're all standalones, sounds much better because listen to this. This one's called Fall at Once. This one is a small town, autumn inspired, single dad romance. Fall at Once is a steamy, small town romantic comedy with a swoony single dad firefighter who may just be too hot to handle. I love a firefighter. I feel like I might just read this one instead of the first one because I love a billionaire romance too, but firefighter in a small town, I just feel like that feels cute. Okay, that feels cute. But yeah, those are some of the books that I want to read that are more like Kindle Unlimited vibes, but I have a few arcs now. So the first one that I actually really want to read, I think this is going to be my next read. This one is Rebirth of Order by D.D. Williams. I'm so excited for this one, mainly because I went to the author's Instagram and I found the character art and how much work they're putting in to advertise this book. I'm so excited. So excited. This is a why choose, and apparently it's a different new take on the why choose trope. What does that mean? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. I'm so excited to find out. Rebirth of Order. Okay, so this one comes out September 24th, and this one is a new adult unexpected why choose dark fantasy romance with multiple POVs. Expect epic battles, gods playing games, and many morally great love interests. And this is a dark fantasy. The author put a note that says this is for readers who like anime, touch her and you die, Fate meets dragon, vampires, and shifters, god tier magic, slow burn, strong FMC, fables and Greek mythology. We love that. Enemies to lovers. And then in parentheses it says they actually try to end each other. Now that is enemies to lovers. I have really high expectations for this book. I'm very excited. This is, I believe, a debut, but I'm so excited. And then the last arc that I got that I really want to read, this one is Wolf Cage by Felicity Heaton. This one is the first book in the Bound to the Shadow King series. This is a fae / shifter romance, paranormal romance. It's going to feature an unseelie shadow daddy with a dark secret and an ironclad grip on his feelings. I love that. Hold on. And a down on her luck wolf shifter about to discover fate sometimes picks the wrong guy, but isn't about to let that or the fae that buys her break her. I'm kind of hoping this one's a slow burn, but we'll see. Okay, and I think that's everything. I think that's everything that I want to read. We'll see how much I actually get to it, because I'll probably be back next month with another kind of hopefuls video for the spooky season. Should I have just combined it with this one to not put pressure on myself? Yes. Did I? No.